You might never look like them, but you can still have a good life just like them. Hi, I'm Max Fig, and I help ugly people overcome their insecurities through videos like these. So go check out my other videos and become the best versions of yourselves, not just on the outside, but on the inside. I help transform like ugly people to become the most good looking versions of themselves. So if you're into that, go check my other videos. I made a lot. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to stop comparing yourself to good looking people because I struggle with this too. And these are some of the tips that and insights that help me overcome the comparison and even use comparison to fuel my glow up. Okay, I'm not really there yet, but I made huge changes to myself to a point where I get compliments. And I came from a very unattractive background where I was really born ugly, and I just pretty much did all the best work I can to make myself more attractive, and I'm still working on it, and it's going to be an ongoing process for many more years to come. And I'm going to share you some of the insights that helped me. So first of all let's talk about why comparing yourself to good looking people it's bad. It's bad because you're putting yourself in a victim mentality, and when you're in a victim mentality, it will kind of put you in an illusion where you can't really do anything about it. Everything is cooked, you are cooked, it's over for you. But the thing is, reality, like the truth is, it's much more complex than that. It's not really your reality is really based on where you put your perception on, where you see yourself on. And come on, let's be honest. Would you rather be put in a scenario where you can't really do anything about it, or scenario where you can do a lot of things about it? And most people put themselves in a position where they can't really do anything about it, and they just blame everyone else and nothing happens. So in this video, I want to put you in that scenario where you can believe yourself, you can do anything about it. And even though you might never look like the good looking people that you compare yourself to, but you can still be like the best attractive version of yourselves to a point where you get the same results as the good looking people, which is you got more people finding you attractive, you got more career success because employers like you for the work you put on yourself because you just look good. And pretty much the benefits of good looking people to you. Okay, so that's my goal in this video. So the first step is accept the negative feelings. Accepting means you don't really run away from them, where you just if you start to feel bad, you start to feel like you suck because there's a guy who's cuter, and your crush likes him, or vice versa. You don't really just scroll on TikTok just to feel better, or on YouTube. You're just gonna sit there and allow that feeling of inadequacy. You're just allowing yourself to feel sad. Uh, you feel you're not good enough. You just sit there and feel it in your body, feel it fully, because emotions are like a signals in our body. It's telling you something, and if you don't know how to listen to it, you will never change. Even no matter how many glow up tips you consume, you won't really change fully. Okay, so I want you to just every time you feel compare yourself to other people, especially good looking people, you just gotta sit yourself, allow yourself, and accept it. You accept that, yeah, I'm not really good looking like him. Okay, and when you do that first step, it's gonna transform you in a very huge ways, because awareness alone, awareness that you suck, awareness that you're ugly, awareness that you're not good enough is the first step to transform yourself. Okay, it it's kind of like when you're trying to lose weight. Okay, when you accept that you're fat, yeah, you will likely want to improve by losing some weight, because if you're in reality you're fat, and then you just kind of like trying not to tell yourself that, not to accept that you're fat, you're just gonna be continuing to eat more junk food and all that. Okay, same thing with being ugly. If you don't accept yourself that you're just ugly, you're just gonna continue doing things that made you ugly in the first place, even worse, because you will just eat more, That's like one of the coping mechanisms of people. It's just eat more when they're feeling bad, when you're feeling shit about themselves, and in return it will just make you ugly in the long run. So first step is accept the negative feelings. Just accept that you're ugly, accept that you're not good enough, and this will subconsciously help you change for the better. Okay. Point two is accept that life is not fair. Okay, the other guys will get laid more than you, even though they didn't put the work. Maybe they're just overweight, and you know the fact that they're just good looking, they just get laid more. Maybe the girls, maybe you will never get attention, just as like the other girl from the your crush, because simply even though they don't have skills or they're not a good person, life will never be fair. And you just gotta accept that. Stop forcing reality to fit into what you think it should be, and start kind of like working towards reality, and again working towards the principle that life is not gonna be fair, and you just kind of like make the best out of it. Most people are trying to shape reality into their own reality, and they just fail at that. And I want you to start kind of like working towards in what's real, the reality, putting yourself in reality. Because once you accept that principle of life not being fair, you stop the blaming the world, blaming the world for being it this way, for treating good looking people better. And you just kind of start putting that energy, because it takes energy to complain, and you start putting that energy into improving yourselves. Okay, so start accepting that principle. And step three is use comparison in a smart way. Comparing yourself to other people is actually could be beneficial to you. You could use it to your advantage. It's not really overall bad. Businesses does this a lot. It makes things better in business. Like competition is good, because when you notice the other people, when you notice your competitor have this and that, you tend to add it to your business, right? They tend to add it to their business, and that in return makes them a bit better. I want you to do the same thing. Okay, instead of feeling bad about the hotter guy or the good looking girl, the sexier girl, I want you to kind of like observe what they have and know that you can have it too. You can have that too. You can have the sexier body, you can have muscles, you can have the same car as him. See comparison as a way to confirm that things are possible for you. Okay, and this way it will just motivate you to get those things too, rather than feel bad about it. And that's how you use comparison to your advantage, to your glow up. But warning though, not everything that you want from that person is possible for you. Like for example, for height. Okay, some guys will be 6 feet, and while you're like 4 feet tall, you will never be 6 feet tall. But there's just some limitations. But for majority of the things, you can still be like attractive as him. You can have the money and body and all that stuff. So use comparison in a smart way. Comparison is good. Comparing yourself to other people is good. Okay, make sure you just know the limits, and you compare yourself to higher standards. Step four is be so good at something that people come to you for that. Okay, and this is where go back to the point that you can still have the benefits of good looking people, where people come to you for a lot of people come to you, whether it's for dating, for career, and all that, just because you're good at something. So maybe you can master fitness to a point where you stand out than 99% of the people, and girls or guys or whatever you're attracted to will start asking you for advice. They start asking you. And then for career, you might be good at selling dog food or business in general, that people start asking you for advice, and that's how you gain status. And and the things that good looking people have, which are uh, status, like ability, influence. That's how you become influential. Just really get good at something, master something, be well known for something. And popularity, that's how you become popular too, especially if you're not a good looking person. That's how you become popular, by mastering at something, whether it's fitness, skin, maybe skincare, and career stuff and skills. Master something, be so good at something. So in conclusion, comparison is a good thing as long as you can use it to your advantage. But the first step is really accepting that you're not good enough. Allow yourself to feel the negative feelings of being ugly, being not good enough. Second step is accepting that life's not going to be fair, and you just stop trying to make it fair and kind of like live in a life that's not fair, but also improving yourself to make things, improving yourself. And third is, again, you can use comparison in a good way, to use it rather than feeling bad about the rather feeling bad about not having the good stuff as the other good looking person, but feeling inspired and feeling, knowing that you can have it too. You can have what they have. And four is becoming really good at something, becoming a master. And that's how you become popular, influential, high status, very attractive to the other people. Like, not just in terms of looks, but attractive as in like people would want to come work for you, would want to hire you, would want to be with you, just because you mastered one thing. So anyways, hopefully this video helped. And if you want more videos like these, let me know what you think about my insights. This is my personal insights, and I don't really just kind of like watch other videos from other YouTube channels and share it here. I apply a lot of these on my own life and kind of like gather the benefits for myself too. Basically making this video for myself, for my younger self. So if you're an ugly person and you want to glow up to the best attractive versions of yourselves, go check out my other videos, and yeah, let me know in the comments below. See ya.